Listen, Connie has got some questions she's got to ask me.
Why do you have to answer questions? You haven't done anything wrong, have you?
No. Well, there might be a couple of things that I'm going to be responsible for, but it's nothing to worry about.
You take care. You hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Stand back. Let
One comment, please. We don't know what your story about. No comment.
Thank you. They were pretty worried.
I know how they feel. Welcome back, stranger. I guess we better get this thing started.
All right. So, where do you want to start, stranger?
Anywhere but here, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. Okay, let's begin. When did you first see the disc?
It was the night of Robbie's infamous drug raid. I saw Grant drop it.
How did you know what it was?
Well, there'd been an article in the paper about the Prometheus disc. I think it was like the day before or something. I saw a picture of it. I read about it. I saw him drop it. I picked it up.
We thought you might have the disc. I just didn't want to believe that you'd hold on to it that long.
Look, darling. You got your training at the WSB. I got my training in the streets. I had it. I was going to hold on to it.
Why?
Well, at first, just until I could find an appropriate time to give it up.
Appropriate? What do you mean?
Well, you know, I mean, I wanted to expose the fact that I had it when it would do the most good. I wanted to embarrass Robert. And I felt like it was my ace in the hole for the mayoral campaign, all right?
But you never did come forward with the fact and expose the fact that you had it.
No, because, baby, people were dropping like flies around here. The mortality rate in this city was going up way high, you know. I got a little nervous, and I didn't know who I could trust.
You didn't feel that you could trust me? Or Robert?
Connie, like I said, it was getting very, very crazy. Now, I was on the point of turning that disc over a lot of different times. But everybody was so damn unsure.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, Ballantyne and the WSB pulled a fast one. They grabbed the disc themselves. And then you know what happened is I realized that the only way that I was going to be able to help get Holly and Celia out of there was to just do whatever I felt I had to do.
Okay, that just about covers it. There are a few details. We'll fill those in later.
So, am I going to be formally charged or what?
That's it. After what you've been through? I hope not. You were instrumental in keeping the disc out of the hands of the DVX. I think that counts for something.
For how much?
I think a hell of a lot. Enough certainly to convince the powers that be to just forget all of this.
You honestly think they're going to do that?
Well, there's enough reason to. I mean, the WSB now has the microfilm and the disc. You, Celia, Holly, you're alive, you're safe. I think that speaks for itself.
Sure is nice being on your side again.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Grant protected you, Celia. But that didn't stop the attempts on my life. Holly, I lived in fear for so long. I can't forget about that. And no one would expect you to. But you know, in some ways I can understand Grant.
In what ways?
I know what it's like to be working on the wrong side, hating it and not knowing how to get out of it. And deep down, I just can't believe that Grant would kill anyone. You know, there is just one thing about all this that is worse than all the rest put together. What's that? Knowing that my marriage was a lie. I mean, the man I loved wasn't the man I thought he was at all. You know how that makes me feel? imagine. I loved him. He was a vital part of my life. And now I find out he's not even Grant Putnam. He's a stranger. I don't even know his name. I don't even know his real name, Holly.